What's going on with the helicopters, man?
What helicopters? Hey man, I don't know. You just flew in from Redondo Beach, didn't you? Or Hawaii? Where'd you say you were at?
Hawaii, man.
Hey, what day is it, Phil?
Today.
What day is it?
It's today. What day do you want it to be?
I think it's only one day that it can be.
It's today.
It's Friday, man. Friday, man. Welcome to the Phil and Jon Zone, episode 39.
Yeah.
Another week inside, another opportunity for our show to be shown.
I know what I look like. I look like Van Morrison.
Oh, is that what your makeup person just told you? You look like Van Morrison?
No, they were playing it on the radio earlier today, and I happened to research it. And he's always wearing sunglasses, and I kind of look like him there for a second. Old with, what? Yeah. For a second there. No one have to. Hello, everybody. Are we live? Yeah.
We're live. I'm just
hello, John. Hello. Happy number 39.
Happy week 39, folks. Again, good friend David on the background music.
And there comes Chester to bother us.
Chester the dog on Happy Good Times.
No. Please no. The sunglasses feel good. Feels like summertime now.
Summertime is an awesome time. Today is today. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday. It's Friday. February 5th. Friday, February 5th, the week before Valentine's Day, or 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. Do you have a Valentine, Phil?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I have a Valentine. I'm pretty stoked about that.
Actually, I have like 4.
You have 4 Valentines.
5.
We are live on the air right now, Phil. When you hear the background music turn down, it means the show is live and we're ready to go.
Okay, one. You said live? Oh, one.
We're always live. We're always live here at the Phil.
Oh, fuck no. 1.
I do have to click the button whenever I put the shows on YouTube that is not made for kids. But you know what? If your kids
all right, Chester. Chester wants to say hello. Hello, everybody. Chester, say hello. Hello. All right, you're live on TV. You're on TV. All right, now go upstairs. Okay? Come here, please go upstairs. Go. Whee! Bozo buckets. Go get some chicken.
Chester's theme song.
Come on, go upstairs. Go play with Pineapple. Okay?
Yep. All right, well, welcome back. Hey, there's Tommy Dean, Jeff Singley, Jeff Blackmon, and Nick Rubio.
Hey Tommy Dean.
The crew's coming in out there tonight, folks. We're glad you came in. We got a good music.
If you need a mask, get it from Tommy Dean. Tommy Dean Abstract. Look at his mask. I got one.
You need a hat. I think tonight's show is sponsored. Our wardrobe tonight is sponsored by Tom Dean and Tommy's Abstract World. Give it up for Tommy.
Knock. Who's there? Tom. Tom who? Tom. D-O-M. Tom Dean.
All right, that's our sponsorship notice for the day. Thanks, Tom, for tuning in. Maybe we'll invite Tom on the show later on. Tom might come on and have Mindy's joke.
Nah, that was it. We don't need anymore.
That was it. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, so we have a special.
Hi, Tom. Hey, Mindy. What?
We have a special musical guest lined up for this evening.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. Tyler Swietzer from Swietzer. Tyler S. from the Unemployed Architects is going to be on the show. And,
Great.
Here in a little bit after we get through our opening segments.
Monologue?
Yeah. Is that what this is? This is a monologue. It's a duologue because we're both here.
No idea.
It's a duologue. It's a dialogue.
No. We talked for about half hour before the show, talking, and we'd probably talk better before the show. Well, what's going on, and then we have really nothing to say too much, and I'm still working it out to keep moving the damn screen.
Well, nobody's around.
Have it again.
Good story. Sign up to our Patreon account, and you can be let into the show early. Yeah, I don't know. That's something that people pay for monthly. We won't do that. We're not gonna have a monthly fee. You'll never have to pay Phil and Jon Zone. Maybe a t-shirt.
We accept Venmo and PayPal and cookies and sandwiches.
What's your Venmo account, Phil?
3.
I think you're using it right. It's okay though. You know what? You're holding it by the wrong end, but it still gets the job done. You know what that sound means? Yeah, so welcome to the show, folks. Welcome to the show. Here we go again. 39 weeks inside. We're not going nuts yet. We haven't lost it completely. But yeah, I didn't invite anybody to do 5 records for this week. Oh, Phil, did you already freeze up? What happened? Phil, hit the button. Phil, did you hit a button? Hold on. Gotta bring back Phil. Bring him back with the funk. Everybody think good thoughts, Phil? Push the button. This is how it goes on the Phil and Jon Zone. He probably been over to get his 5 records for the rest of the show for the first segment, and he hit the button. No, Phil, push the button. Push the button. Well, folks, tonight's show is sponsored by the Phil and Jon Zone, Tommy Dean's Abstract World, Tommy's Abstract World, Cheap Thrills, my big brother in the holding company, My Tall Tripod. Check out Damon J. Scruggs, man. He's going to be doing some background music for us in weeks to come. He'll be on the show next week, actually. Until Phil gets back in here. Oh, he disappeared. He disconnected completely. He's going to come back. It's okay. Pete Smith, what's up, man? How are you, buddy? Oh, good to see you, man. Good to see you out there. We could, yeah, anything you want to show, some stickers, anything you want. Yeah, that's what's about. Ticket 1, 2. Damon J. Scruggs, man. I'll tell you what. All right, Phil, where you at, buddy? Oh, man, I know he's coming back. When he gets back, we're going to do a segment called 5 Records. When we put on 5 records, we talk about 5 record album covers. And whenever, every week we invite people to be on the show if they want to be on the show. I can send you the link today if you'd like to be on the show for 5 albums. But we're getting down there in time. We only got 13 minutes until the guest comes on. So we'll have to budget that. Everything here is done live, folks. Yeah, where you at, Phil? No. I see Bev and Ron come in the room. Hey guys, what's happening, man? What's happening? Oh, Philly Phil. Today was National Clash Day, the 9th annual National Clash Day. The band The Clash, which we can't play on our show because we don't have the rights to their music, but we appreciate it if you, after you're done here, you go listen to The Clash if you can. I'm still waiting for Phil to jump back into the room. He will eventually, and if he doesn't, we'll have the guests come in. We'll do the show. I wouldn't be comfortable doing the show without him, but I would have to if I had to. Hey Laura Boyne, you watching? Because if you're watching, tell Phil to hook that shit back up.
Yeah, what up, bro?
What's up, Damon? Give it up to Damon Scruggs. Give it one more time, guys. Hey, guess what that sound means?
Hey, what up?
Hey, that means Phil's back, Damon. I'm gonna put you down on volume.
Byron, what's up, bro?
Got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome.
I got it. No, I got you.
I'd like to welcome back to the show Phil Stroud. So Phil, please welcome back to the show.
Hey, you nuked me. I didn't touch anything. You nuked me, Jon.
I'm nuking you.
I know. I did it. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm not touching anything. All of a sudden, I was about to say something. I was about to swear, and he nuked me in the whole computer.
I did not nuke you. I informed you. So, I guess now would be the perfect time
for
5 records. 5 records with Phil and Jon. We gotta get this out of the way because the guests will be in here in about 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Every week, folks, we look at 5 record album covers that we have in our collection. We're both avid vinyl collectors, and we show them off on the show. Not too much to do, but yeah. So, Phil, who's going to go first tonight?
I'll go first.
All right, Phil goes first tonight. Hey, Sheila Jones Whitaker, what's happening?
Hey, Miss Sheila, how you doing?
Sure love
How's
you
your
a lot.
little puppy? How's your little doggies doing? A very cool cover. I guess it would look better if you had it. It's got like a vinyl sheen to it. It's a really cool. It's called Tony Mata, Guitar Underground. It's got a nice in cover, nice verbiage inside, nice back cover, cool pictures,
You,
very thick cover, very cool.
you say
Just
Tony
very
Mata,
cool
huh?
cover. Yeah. Have I listened to it? No, but I enjoyed the cover. If I listen to everything I have, I would be Tom Harmon. Hi,
Tom, you need to come on
hi,
the show
Tom
and do
Harmon.
top five records. Everybody, Tom Harmon's doing
Yeah,
some. Hey, Cody D. Tom.
yeah, Tommy gets five a
Got
day.
some fellow named
All right,
Cody
you're
D.
up,
Talking
Johnny.
to the show.
You're up, Johnny.
Here's Johnny and Jack. My little brother's name is Jack. I love this album cover. I love the band Johnny and Jack. They're like old time country, early country, western bluegrass kind of stuff. Here's Johnny and Jack. Features such songs as Poison Love and Waterloo. I like it. I like the old
I
school.
remember those songs. Yeah, Johnny and Jack.
Johnny and Jack. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what year it is. I should check the years.
yeah, it's probably the same era. My Son the Nut, Alan Sherman. Ooh, yeah, nice.
Nice.
Uh,
I like are those nuts. He's in like a million nuts.
yeah, cashews, man. I do believe.
That's crazy.
Well, those.
The old record
No,
store.
those are walnuts. Those are walnuts. Yeah, cool cover. Cool cover. There. You're up, Johnny.
This one's got plastic on it. So I'm trying to make it glare. Fiddlin' Buck Ryan with Don Reno and Red Smiley. That's a great image. Fiddling Buck Ryan. All fiddle tunes, old fiddle tunes, old blues. I got a few bluegrass records in the mix tonight, and then I'll mix it up later.
You know how to play the fiddle, John?
Actually, fiddle was the instrument I played in grade school, and I learned how to do it for about 3 years, and then there was they took the fiddle away because a president got elected who took away instruments from kids in schools, and they took my fiddle away from me, and I stopped playing when I was like 11. Anyway, long story short, I don't play
What
anymore.
president? President of the United States?
And we don't talk about that stuff.
All right. Yeah, let's talk about it.
You can't talk about that stuff on the show.
Come
Yeah,
on.
it was Ronald Reagan. Anyway,
I
go
get
ahead.
half the show too, you know.
It was Ronald Reagan. Go ahead.
All right. My sports segment, I'm going to talk about it.
Oh, you would.
Yeah, I'm going
On
to.
Super Bowl week, even. All right.
Hey, you're cutting into my gimmick, man. All right. Here's a cool cover. Bobby Goldsboro. Remember back him way before my time, John's time. Anyway, I mean, you got like the whole thing, the whole cover, and then the legs, but that it doesn't fold out. So, and the album's in there. It's pretty weird.
That's great. That's an interesting concept.
But
One whole
the
side just
bottom
crotch.
part doesn't come out, so it doesn't fold out like a centerfold. This is for
Good.
the ladies, obviously. But yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah. How about this guy here? One of my favorites of all time. You ask me who my favorite is, I'd probably say this. And Phil, you froze up again. But it's Willie Nelson. The Songs in Your Mind. The Sound in Your Mind is the name of the album. Willie Nelson. The Sound in Your Mind. Laura Boyne. You tell Phil he's frozen up again. God, my dad had this record when I was a young man. And I remember listening to it. It was one of the albums I put on a lot, and it was for this one particular song called "If You Got the Money, I Got the Time." And I remember singing that song as loud as I possibly could sing it, and having such a good time with it. Man, it was always fun. Always fun to have that one. If you got the money, honey. I won't sing it for you right now, but yeah, what a band he had right then too. The Willie Nelson, the band was so good. Yeah, most of the same people he still plays with today if he gets a chance to. Willie Nelson is somebody you got to check out. We are having technical difficulties. That's okay because that's what this show is all about, is technical difficulties. And we got technical difficulty music.
So you like?
We do like it. We'll talk to Damon for a second. Hey, Damon, what's up, bud? Got a few minutes out. We're going to have our good friend Tyler from the Unemployed Architects on the show and play a few songs for us and sing for us and talk. And ideally, I think this is probably what's going to be like tonight. I think that the internet up at Phil's house might be if and wonder, and having a little section of Mexican. Oh, he saw the messenger. What do you say? Yeah. Oh boy. Same old note. But folks, we do appreciate you guys watching the show, and we will get things squared away, and Phil will be back, I promise, at least for a little while. And we do 5 records every week, so please come on if you got record collection at home. Check it out. I'm just going to go ahead and finish mine up. John Hartford, Nobody Knows What You Do. When you're alone, it's just you. Nobody knows what you do. That's a really good album and a concept to think about. You know, it's all good as long as you're not doing anything really ridiculously foolishly bad. But this is really great because it contains a whole bunch of his handwritten lyrics on the back of it,
Oh yeah, bro.
where John would put his own handwritten lyrics up. And I just appreciate everything John Hartford. You know that he has one song. It's not on this album, but it's called. I don't think it's on this album. No, it's on this album, but it's called "Don't Leave Your Records in the Sun." And if you don't know what happens if you leave a record in the sun, well, my next record is an example of what happens if you leave your records in the sun. It's Honky Chateau by Elton John. I got this in a record collection. I flipped it over right away. There's a whole bunch of great songs on the back of it. Honky Cat and Rocket Man and yeah, some really good ones. Like some I've never heard of, but you want to check it out, you know. And it's got this thing. The flap on the back is cool. It opens up, and there's pictures of the band. It's all this is so cool. And like it opens up again. And it's like, oh, it's look at all this imagery and the lyrics. And then I pull out the record because that's what you do next. And the record, wobbly. It's been in the sun. There, you can see it kind of. There's a good view of it. That's what happens if you leave a record in the sun. Be back. So let me ask you this, Phil. Let me ask you this. Are you having problems?
No.
You okay?
No, I wanted to watch the end of a movie, so I went upstairs.
You went upstairs. What are you talking about? In the middle of five records, you went upstairs. I finished mine because you weren't here.
Well, I forgot about it. I was in the middle of it, and when I saw the album, it reminded me of the movie I forgot to watch, so I went upstairs and watched it. All right, have you done your albums?
I've done mine. You got two to go, and then our guest is ready anytime. So,
All right, mine is Richard Pryor, Outrageous. Great comical album, Richard Pryor. Great movies too.
well, that's interesting. I did Honky Cat, and then you brought off Richard Pryor. That's perfect.
All right, and The Fifth Dimension. If you could see it, John, he's the artist did the cover.
Yeah, that's a good album cover, right?
Leroy Neiman.
Nice. All painted watercolors. It looks like.
Watercolors. All right, cool.
All right, so it's 5 albums. Some technical difficulties. The 5 albums it is. If you want to be in part of 5 albums, just set us up. We'll send you the link next week. Okay, Phil. So welcome back. Don't touch anything. Stay right where you are. I think we're gonna bring our friend Tyler in from the. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Well, hold on a second. What time is it? It's 4:18.
4:20. Almost 4:20.
No, it's 4:18.
All right.
Which means.
Close. It's close.
Means if I'm just checking the scheduling, we have time for
What?
Sports with Phil. Phil Sports.
We have 1 minute.
Are you ready, Phil? You have 1 minute to talk about sports on the show.
Well, hurry up. Turn that down. I already wasted 10 seconds. Sports. How about sports? Any huntermen or fishermen and fisher ladies and women? How's the hunting season? Everybody ice fishing? How's it? Anybody get a buck or a deer or a possum or a raccoon? Oh, that's right. There's a game this Sunday. Oh, that's right.
Small game.
It's a Super Bowl, Puppy Bowl. No, who's everybody got? I picked the Packers, but they lost. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs against Tom Brady. What other sports is there out here? Snowmobiling up in Eagle River. I'm waiting for I don't know.
Fishing.
Yeah, fishing. Yeah, my friend Jason's fishing in Colorado. He's caught a trout or a little salmon. He's a fisherman. He lives out the Fox, my buddy. Hey, Jason, if you're watching in
Who did you
Colorado.
pick for the Super? Last question. Who did you pick for the Super Bowl?
I already told you that. Are you listening to me?
Nope, I'm not, because it's been a minute, and the sports minute is over now.
Hello, are you listening, John?
Thank you, Phil.
Dial
For the sports
the
minute. We
number.
appreciate that every week. Very, very good deal. Happy Friday. Hey, Christy Vittori, how are you doing? North Triplex mother just chimed in. That's always good to see her. Wonderful. I think we're gonna bring the guest in the room now. Let's do this because he's waiting and we don't want to keep him waiting all night. The Unemployed Architects is the name of his band. I shared some links earlier today. Tyler, let's see, bring him in here. Give him a second to put his stuff together and push the buttons. Push this out.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up,
Tyler, how are
Tyler?
you, man?
How we doing? Good to see you.
Good to
Excellent.
see you.
See you too, man. Good to see you too.
Happy Friday.
Yeah. What have you guys been up to?
Sitting here for 39 weeks waiting for the, so we can go outside of the house.
Yeah. Well, it'll be nicer when it's a little warmer. I mean, we don't got too long.
Yep.
At least
Yeah.
there's that to look forward to, right? Some
We'll be
outdoor
getting-
shows and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll be getting back to those live outdoor shows as soon as we can. I talked to Mike Tash just yesterday a little bit about the stuff going on at the vineyard he's already working on. So there's lots of potential for good stuff to happen outside.
Yeah.
My good friend, my friend Tyler from Unemployed Architects. We're not good friends yet, but I like to say we're friends. And welcome to Phil and Jon Zone, man.
Welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys having me on. Looking forward to jamming for you.
Right on.
Well, you take it away if you want to. You can get right to it if you like. And we go back and forth and talk and play. It's up to you. It's like I said, it's a very ad-lib program here. We just have to
I got you.
whatever you're comfortable with, my friend.
Yeah. Well, I'll do like a few, and then maybe we can chat a little bit, a few more, if that's cool.
Okay.
All right.
Get in the groove.
This first one I'm gonna do is called Logan. It's a newer song. Taking the headphones off because I want to be more here, I guess. All right. Bones are breaking, my guts will heal. They'll never know the pain I feel. The lives I've lived, the pages I've stayed. The pages are gone, my death will still be pain. Will still be pain. I've traveled a long way, more days I'll find. There's nowhere to go and I'm losing my mind. Carry you as far as my body will run. No further into line, the setting sun. The setting sun. Heart is a trap door, working again. It is so wrong for me. All right, that was a song called Logan. This next one is Digital Soul. I can say what it is I know. All I know is only digital. Restless nights, fog so slow. I can say what it is I know. Now away. place where no one seems to land. Now away for the night. Only what can I find? Keep it strange, keep it right, keep it down with all your mind. I can't say what it is I know. All I know is only is true. I can't say what it is I know. All you know is only is true. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? I can't say what it is I know. All I know is only is true. I can't say what it is I know. All I know is only is true. Did it go? Did it so? Did it so? Did it go? All right, that was a song called Digital Song. Do one more and then maybe chat a little bit. This song's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Planes, trains, and automobiles are always searching for some faster wheels to get to the places unknown. For our trouble, it's ours to own. Possessions, obsessions, they'll find a way to stay in your head for another day. When I want to get away, there's always a price to pay. When you're down, you have nothing to just go ahead and untie this new smile. Your head is so fine and you're supposed to be dead. It's the most life you've ever been. You've ever Infidelity isn't the only thing that weighs so heavily down on me. And if I could leave this prison behind, maybe then I would find what it's like just to be in everyone around that leaves a sea. They understand finally what it's like to be free. When you're down, you have nothing to just go ahead and untie this noose round your head. So fast and go, supposed to be dead. It's the most life you've ever been. You've ever been. You've ever been. You've ever been. You've ever Planes, trains, and automobiles are always searching for some faster wheels. Again, that was a song called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That was awesome, Tyler. Thanks, man. Can you hear me again there?
Hey, yeah.
All right, welcome back. That was wonderful. Thanks, man. He just took the stage And he went with it, Phil. That was awesome. What do you think?
That was awesome. I was there listening. Yes. I was watching. Yes. I was in the background. Awesome, Tyler.
Normally, the
In the
unemployed art.
background, me and Laura were like, man, it sounded like a little tragically hip there. A little,
Tragically hip, huh?
yeah.
Um, Normally, the unemployed
The
architects is
voice.
at least a duo, if not a trio or a quintet at times.
Yeah, it really depends on when you see us, I think.
What night of the week it is, who's available, what's going on, you know.
What's the mood?
In these conditions, we're lucky we get you at all, you know, Tyler. So we're
Yeah.
appreciating of that. Um,
I'm happy to be here.
you're saying you do music lessons as well?
Yeah, I teach guitar,
Awesome.
and you know, it's a good
Because
way
people
to
are just people. You got people blowing up in the feed over here about you. There, somebody named Cody Dekoff says you're a good dude, and you also work at a local music store too. So that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Our good buddy farmer out there, he's watching today. So
Nice of him to say that. I really appreciate
Um,
that.
yeah, it sounds really good. The music sounds wonderful. And a lot of these were all original songs.
Yeah, I'll be doing most of the originals today. Not that, you know, any night you see us, we might throw some covers in there, but
I think yeah.
we you know, trying to, especially now, you know, I'm trying to keep it more on the original side when I can. You know, it's before it was kind of like, to get work you almost had to play, you know, 4-hour sets with a lot of covers, but you know, there's no rules right now, you know.
Right.
Nobody needs anything, so it's just all additions. I can just throw some original music out there, which is fun, and obviously I enjoy. So
Yeah, and we're missing live music. I'm sure you're missing playing just as much as everybody else is missing all of it.
yeah,
Musicians and
yeah,
fans alike are
I've
missing.
been missing it so much. Like I'll put on a concert in my living room. I'll find a concert, a full set on YouTube of some band I like, and then I'll plug headphones in, and you know, it's just I'll listen. You know, what's weird about it is it's like the crowd noise in between the songs is somehow very comforting.
Yeah.
You know, when you got
I've been really enjoying the live shows, like the stuff that Cody's been doing and that people have been
oh, yeah.
playing and doing the live performances by themselves. But there is something about that's lost, and you go back and find a show where the live crowd's there, and it feels so. We miss that. So that's we miss that a lot. You know, everybody does.
Yeah, just that energy, you know. It's like, I mean, this is fun. I enjoy playing. I'll play in my bedroom by myself, you know, or in this room by myself all the time, and I have a great time with it. But there is something like electric that happens when you're, you know,
Yeah.
at a good show, and you're either listening or performing or whatever you're doing there. That just you know, I'm hungry for sure. I'm ready for it to come back.
Aren't we all? Yeah. I can't wait for it to return to normal, or like I say, at least Bloomington, so we can go show at the castle. You know.
Right,
And
yeah.
that's kind of the area you're from, there, aren't you, Tyler? From that Bloomington area.
Originally from Pontiac, Illinois, so not too far up the road, but yeah. So I moved here to go to the Heartland for a little while, and eventually got on to working at Kidder Music for a long time. I was giving lessons there as well, and then, you know, playing shows like the whole time, trying to do that as much as possible.
We're lucky that's a great music scene there in Bloomington. They put a lot of effort into it, from Ed to Cody to the castle to you guys to everything else that gets luck. I mean, there's so much music right there. It's its own.
I grew up listening to Cody and Ed. They used to play at a little bar called Six Strings.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anybody's
Wednesdays, or was it?
Yeah, it was a Wednesday night thing, and they would go and they would play for like 3 or 4 hours, and they would just kill it every week. And
I agree. Yeah.
it was good times for sure.
But yeah, all of it though. And when I saw your band this summer, I guess it must have been I talked to Dave for a while about it. I helped with art a little bit, and then I saw you guys play out at the Vineyard this summer. We were all blown away.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
The Grateful Dead Sunshine Daydream, right? That was the
yeah.
main band there.
Yeah. In the windstorm.
We were set up in our vending tent, so it was a little hairy for us.
Yeah. I don't really remember that part of it. Maybe I just blocked that part out of it being windy.
It might not have been when you guys were playing, or we were kind of in a weird spot because where me and Phil were set up, it looked like we were the only two people struggling with the wind, and the tents on each side of us were just like staring at us, like, "What's wrong?" You know.
Just
I think we were in a bit of a wind
field or something.
Yeah, wind tunnel. People can find your music on Spotify. I know that.
Yep, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, pretty much anywhere you stream music. If you type in Unemployed Architects, will come up. So.
That's good.
And that last one, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, is one that's easily findable, I would say, on any of those.
What do you got there? What's that behind you there, Phil?
What?
You got a record behind you? Show
No.
that record. Show that record off you got behind you. Show that to Tyler.
No. Oh.
You know what Phil does, don't you? Did you meet him at the festival when we started
I
playing?
don't think I did.
Well, you look familiar. I don't know. I paint on records.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's very cool.
He gets old record albums that are scratched and old damaged ones and just heavy duty ones.
Makes art. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, you look familiar. I think I've seen you somewhere, possibly. Otherwise,
I know we talked to Dave Faulkner that day. He came over and hung out with us for a while, but I don't know if
Right.
we did or didn't get to meet you guys that day. I don't remember either. But.
Well, we played 2 nights, which it was kind of a weird thing because I had to work the next day. So I like, I rushed there after work that day. Played a set. It was late. It was like we played right before I think Sunshine Daydream. And
Yeah.
then,
I've seen you at other festivals somewhere. I mean, you've been at other festivals.
Yeah, definitely.
Funk
Trying to make
You.
that
Yeah.
more of a habit for sure.
I think that's
Festivals
good.
are fun.
We're all gonna do the best to make that more of a habit in the year to come. I hope. Jeez.
Yeah.
We've been waiting. There's a couple of good things that are happening. That outdoor stuff. Once it gets warm, we can be outdoors. I'll feel more comfortable, I think. And
Yeah.
Just spell the word festival out, or just that's kind of an amazing word.
it's a
Almost
feeling.
obsolete. Festival.
It's a feeling.
Yeah, but you know what? In other countries. I think New Zealand is completely 100% free.
Free.
Working on
Do
this.
whatever. I mean, it's you do. So there's other countries.
Right.
We're gonna go have a festival in New Zealand. Our train. We can't get a train to New Zealand.
They won't let us with trains, planes, and automobiles. Yeah,
Yeah. One way or
they
another.
will not let us in. Are you kidding me? They're smart.
So I got a question for you, Tyler. Are you an architect?
No. Named after my grandpa. He was an architect. Never had
Okay.
a job as an architect, but
He could do it, but couldn't get work. He didn't get work doing it.
Yep.
I started off in architecture in school before I got into artwork. Well, I was
Well,
always in art, but I did architecture for quite a few years.
looking at your art, you can almost see it like a little bit. But
I didn't ever. Well, they started teaching it on CAD. This whole story is about how I just didn't make it because they changed some shit. But they started teaching that. I learned how to do it with pencils and triangles and stuff. And then my senior year, they got the CAD system, the computer drafting. But it was too late to teach the seniors. They told us.
that's
That's the
unfortunate.
way the world's changing.
There's no room for the old school ways of doing it. You just have to
not
do it the digital way. Well,
And now I work on a computer all the time. I draw by hand still, but I put it into a computer, So
right. Well, you've done some artwork for us in the past. It's always pretty awesome. That flyer you did for our Colorado tour, that was super cool.
Yep.
And I think you painted at where is it? The Zach Straw. Were you doing something at the Zach Straw thing in the front?
that would have been the first time I saw you guys. I bet you then.
Yeah.
You were that night. You were that night. Oh yeah, that's yeah. What a night. That was it's over a year ago now.
What's that?
A little over a year ago.
It
That was
seems longer to me, but I don't.
Yeah.
Time's funny right now. I can't really.
a year and a quarter, something like that. Yeah, we miss you, Zach. We see him looking over.
Here's one to Zach. Hey, Zach.
We see him looking over your shoulder right there.
Back there
Zach
now.
Ross.
Maybe I need to go this way.
You the whole time you're playing, he just keeps peeking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
So he's there,
Yeah.
The things bring us together.
That night was a incredible night, really.
Oh, musically, it was unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just an awesome crowd and an awesome performer at Henhouse Prowlers, Chicago Farmer.
Oh my goodness, what a night of music. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have booths in the
Legendary
show
vibe.
pretty soon one of these days. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's awesome.
All right, well, maybe I'll play a couple more tunes.
Go for it.
You want to
We
do that now?
like what we hear so far. If you just disappear off the show, it wasn't us.
Okay. All right.
Bill, you gonna mute yourself, or you just gonna freeze?
I think it just looks like me up there. Do I look like I'm left-handed?
Are you
or-
spotlighted still? Oh, you're still spotlighted.
What's
No?
that?
Me?
We're gonna
No,
put
okay.
him on the spotlight. We're gonna put Tyler
Yeah, put me on mute. Put us on mute when he's playing. But
I always do. I put you on mute whenever I feel like it, Phil.
hey, John.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know when you're ready. Give me the signal or something.
Whenever you're ready. Yeah, go for it.
This is older song. It's called "I'm So." All right. so much that everything is coming and it's coming oh so soon. But it all so as we go day to day, reminding me that there is no other way besides loneliness and a faded kiss. I can't forget how much I miss, but I'm so tired of trying. Slowly I keep on lying on inside, and I try to let it go, 'cause I don't know that you feel this uncertainty that is All right. That was a song called I'm So. Do one more, and then maybe we'll talk a little more. This one's called Good Friends. It's a newer song, so I'll try not to mess it up. The song's about like those late nights that you have. Good people, kind of, when you felt kind of empty or something for a long time, and then you have a good night with some good people, good friends, and just brings you back to kind of why you're alive, I guess. But this one's called Good Friends. All right. That was a song called Good Friends.
Howdy. Welcome back. Sorry.
Have another smoke, John.
I got a little soaked up during the break there. That song grabbed me.
That was killer.
Hey,
That's
you.
awesome stuff, man.
That's again called Good Friends, brand new song. We're hoping to get that one laid down here pretty soon, so we're looking forward to that.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
Little Dave Matthews in there. Kind of heard that.
I'm just trying to find out what he sounds like. He sounds like Tyler to me, man.
Hey,
I know he does. All right, it's Tyler. I mean, you got to have
influence by somewhere from somehow.
I'd be lying if there wasn't a little Dave Matthews in there, probably, but
Hey,
not
good.
No, I heard Tyler. What are you talking about, John?
I said Carl Newman. Carl Newman said sounds great out there. Carl's checking in. He actually has a request. A song called "When You're Gone."
Ooh, he wants that one. All right, well, we'll chat for a little bit. I'll get to that song now.
I'm saying that's the song. I'm just reading what I see.
That's good. I
like
you okay,
John? I'm okay. I just had to get my oxygen in real quick.
You got requests coming up, man. All right.
Hey, that's awesome.
That is a beautiful thing.
So, what have you guys been listening to lately? What have you guys been liking?
Well, it's National Clash Day, and
Yeah,
so
you
I've been
said
listening to the
Slayer.
Clash.
Nice.
What else?
And besides that, the Unemployed Architects. That's it. Those two bands.
Yeah, it's good company. I like that.
Listen to Rolling Stones a little bit more
Stones?
than I usually
Listen to
do.
Stones?
Old Stone stuff. Her Majesty's Satanic, that album, the Satanic Majesties or whatever.
I'm
Different.
very spotty with the Stones. I like just like really like specific songs, but
I do too, but then I keep discovering ones that I've never really listened to.
I'm just saying I'm not like a whole album guy with the Stones. I like the Stones; they're great, obviously.
I think you're right there on that. There's hits on every album.
But then those hits are just like next level, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't put on CDs per se. I live out. I get Chicago Radius Radio, and I get WXRT, one of the greatest radio stations. I do believe in the United States. A lot of people could argue with that.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
I like the variety of the music, so I listen to WXRT 93.1.
There you
That
go.
could possibly work for them at this point. You said their name so much time on here. He just did it.
He gets 10 cents every time. Every time he says that.
Marty Lennox, Johnny Marr, yeah. Harry Henry.
Radio's amazing. I love radio. Radio's where I got a lot of my music from.
I do the Pandora thing a lot because I like to get some new music in there when I can.
Yep.
You know, 'cause I get pretty stale.
Those tools are amazing, and if they feed you, if you put any of those tools, if you put a couple songs you like into it, and it feeds you back some bands you've never heard of.
You just keep thumbs up in the things you like, and it'll kind of guess what would be some. And of course, there's misses, but I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff that I've heard because of that, or been into because of that. I've been right before this. I was listening to, you guys know John Butler Trio. You ever heard of them?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Very good. Yep.
He did this. He does this song called Ocean, and it really like, it's just an instrumental, but when he plays that live, it is so cool. I don't know if you guys have ever checked that out, but
That feels
highly recommend.
Live is amazing, and the way they feel, and to see it being performed and touch the instrument, and incredible.
It's just I don't know. There's just something. It's like a story in a song without any words, if that makes sense. But very.
Yeah, I hear they're a great band live and a happening band. I don't know how you can describe it.
Nice. All right. Well, I guess I can do When You're Gone, since we had a request for that.
That's for Carl and out there, and
he saw it really close quarters a couple like last week, I think. So.
Hey Newman, this one's for you.
I'm glad you're jonesing for it so quickly after you've just heard it. But this song, it's called When You're Gone. I'm gonna tune it up real quick.
Once again, we're sitting here with the man here from the Unemployed Architects, and if you guys want to check them out, give her a go, bud.
Here we go. Original song called When You Were Gone. When
Yeah,
Yeah.
that song was called When You Were Gone. Maybe I'll do one more after I tune a bit. Can't play guitar when it's not in tune.
Hey, stay in
Distance,
tune.
definitely.
Stay tuned, everybody. Tune in, tune out, tune up, tune down, tune around.
All right, this song is going to be called Firebound. There's an acoustic version of this up on the Spotify's and the YouTubes. Here we go. like the dancing at the end there. Like, made me smile.
Had to come back. I miss dancing.
All right. Yeah, that was a couple songs.
Oh, goodness gracious! Tyler, my goodness, we did above and beyond. We can't imagine what we did this to Joe originally just so we could hang out again. And
That was awesome, Tyler. That was
Hey,
fantastic,
You
man.
guys are making my head too big, maybe.
No, man, that was a beautiful thing, man. I'm an old fart. That was some beautiful stuff, man.
Hey, thanks.
my friend Debbie Watlett, she just chimed in. Debbie Watlett McKee and my good buddy John, they just said they love the song. They're from here in Decatur. They may not have even heard you before.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thanks for anybody who's listening, and again, thanks for having me.
Hey.
So
Yeah.
what I was wondering, because Dave, I was gonna say too, that last two songs really missed him on those, but like when he was telling me about this, like he didn't really. What is this like would you call it a podcast or a radio show or what do you guys define it as?
This is the Phil and Jon Zone.
Right.
It was an opportunity for Phil and I to hang out. Whatever you can call it whatever you want. We don't put labels on it, but we were.
Right.
I tell my dog it's a TV show,
TV show. Yeah,
and he flips out.
Wants your autograph?
It's an
Pretty
art
much.
class. We wanted to hang out with our friends, give a place.
Pretty much, he just wants a dog treat. But I define it as a person of no technology, and I had no clue what Zoom was. Yeah, it's a podcast.
Well, we're all having to learn.
It's just a Zoom feed. There's probably 4 people watching.
Oh,
I,
tonight there was thousands, Phil. Thousands. We got somebody watching from Atlanta, Georgia, I think. Actually, I don't know where Tom's from. He just told me. I think he said Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, Snoop
Somebody
Dogg.
in
Snoop Dogg.
Visalia, California is watching. So our good friend Mike Lynch, he checks in every night from Canada. So
He's from
That's
you know,
Canada.
awesome.
All
my
right.
uncle Bert from Northern California, he checks it out.
All
Cousin
right.
Bert,
That's 4 people. What's the other?
4 states, brother.
My
Oh,
my my podcast probably has less, so you
I know.
guys
I'm just yeah.
That's not why we do it. It's more about just
No.
being able to
hang out, have a good time,
our
Yeah,
friends.
express
we've had
yourself.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Talk about music.
What?
Be
so are you guys in different towns then?
Yeah, we're about 3.5 hours away from each other.
Oh wow, okay.
And normally we'd be at some festival hanging out together all summer, but we didn't get to do that this year, So
Right.
kind
Yeah,
of-
if there's one nice thing, which there's not a lot, but there's one nice thing about all this is it's really made us figure out a way to get together that, isn't as traditional. So like some people that, may not have seen each other because they're in different spaces and may not have learned the Zoom technology or whatever beforehand. Now, we can get together
tell you something.
across the country.
I have spent so much time with Phil in the last 39 weeks.
I feel like I'm in the time bubble. Like when you're in a space bubble
And like
and
last
you're
week we did
floating.
a show, I swear to gosh, it's only been like I swear to God, it's only been 10 minutes since we did last week's show. It feels like I don't know what happened. Time is such a weird trick right now.
Yeah.
39 weeks in a row, John. Yes.
Yeah. So I got a question for you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to ask how old you are. That's rude. But like, what was your very first favorite song? Like, you remember like when you were little and you heard music and you're like, that song grabbed me. What was your first favorite song?
Little, I listened to pretty much garbage music till about 6th or 7th grade, just whatever was on.
But I'll make it feel better. My first favorite song was Fats Domino, Blueberry Hill.
Well, I was gonna say the first song that I actually, or the first band I'll say, because there was a few songs by them that I liked, but I was probably 7th grade and the Bare Naked Ladies came on. I was like, now this is different because I have 2 older brothers and they both are music obsessed, insane. So I was getting all sorts of hand-me-downs from those guys.
Oh.
And
There's no discount in the Bare Naked Ladies, man. That is a show you can't walk away from. Wow. They're an amazing show.
But though, they would always show me music. And then I remember the first time I went out and like actually bought a CD. There were 2 bands. I bought the Bare Naked Ladies and a band called Incubus. I don't know if you guys
Yeah, sure.
familiar with those guys, but I like those. Those were my introduction to. And then I did get into the Dave Matthews a little bit, and I think that's kind of what made me want to play guitar. And then one of my favorite bands of all time would be Kings of Leon, kind of their early.
Oh yeah, that dude's got a cool voice, man. That's great. Yeah.
They're from Georgia, I do believe.
Tallahena, Oklahoma.
Yeah, sure. Oklahoma, someplace.
Kings of Leon.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Are you Googling that right now, Phil? Don't Google that.
I watched a documentary one time, and they do have a song called Tallahena Sky.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear that song? You guys want to hear a Kings of Leon song that you probably never heard before?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
Yep.
What do you think? Vote on it, Phil. Hands up if you want to hear a song.
Not into it.
He's into it. We're totally into it, man. We don't vote on that shit.
All right.
All right,
Here, I'm gonna do a song called Milk instead. This is probably one of my favorite Kings of Leon songs that nobody likes or listens to, but I love it. It's just like my favorite song. So one of them, old, probably never. If you're a big Kings fan, you'll know this tune. But anyway, so this is a weird one. I'm just gonna warn you. All right. Haven't even played this song in a long time. I'm sure it's gonna go great. So deeply, so deeply. Down in the morning, the brand new noon, and that's good night that we toasted to.
Tilly, stay for me. Stay for me. We drank wine on the matinee and the spotlight told her to chase away. And stay for me. Summer come over, hourglass by day. She has problems with drinking milk and being school Friday. So long you hook to a brush, so bartend your party. Summer come over, hourglass by day. She has problems with drinking milk and being school Friday. So long you hook to a brush, so bartend your party. Kill me, kill me. Gonna can't get through, said he's on his own and he's only a you. Kill me. Summer come over, hourglass by day. She has problems with drinking milk and being school all day. So long you have to brush, so bartend your party. Summer come over, hourglass by day. She has problems with drinking milk and being school all day. So long you have to brush, so bartend your party. All right. So yeah, that was a cover song.
Back to the thing. He's moving his camera around. It's making me my head dizzy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, man, that sounded good. That was
It's a
King's
weird
Leon.
one. Yeah. It's not one you'd
Yeah.
probably would expect to be from them. They used to do some really cool, interesting, original stuff that was just so awesome. I still like what they do now, but that old stuff like that song gets me.
Right on, Tyler.
He was a cool, like, original voice. Like, those voices come along every now and then that just kind of stand out. You know,
Yeah.
nobody tries to do it after him or before him. It just is him. It's the only way he can.
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, 100%.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Sorry, we keep we're on a little delay, so I talk over you sometimes. Sorry about that.
What?
Okay. We got.
All right. Well, I was gonna say I'm. If you like anything you heard, you can check the Unemployed Architects out on Pandora, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. Go to unemployedarchitects.com. Follow me.
Are you on Bandcamp?
Bandcamp. We might have an account. Can you explain Bandcamp?
I don't really use it. Today is Bandcamp Day, and if you have anything on Bandcamp, anybody goes there right now, you get 100% of it today, one day,
right.
where you get 100%. But anyway,
Maybe that's
it's a pre.
Artist friendly.
I hope so.
I think that's what the appeal is. I just don't know do a lot of people use Bandcamp, and that's like the way they listen to me. I feel like a lot of people use Spotify mostly.
Spotify is the biggest one. There's SoundCloud. You can share music there freely.
Yeah.
Bandcamp is more. I think it's more like a subscription kind of account situation. I guess I'm not sure. I don't know. You know, because
if somebody wants to explain to me why the Bandcamp is one that people bring up so much, just shoot me a message on like Facebook. I would like to know. I don't understand the full appeal, but I would like to understand the full appeal. Maybe get some stuff on there. I just don't know how. You never know. You never know what's worth it.
Yeah, I think originally it was kind of like a kind of an online agency situation where you an opportunity for bands to showcase themselves in that particular light, as opposed to just on Facebook that way or anyplace else. I don't know. It's just another Facebook, basically, probably for bands, right? I mean, music based.
There's just so many different places to stream your music, so it's hard to know what I should be doing. You know, just in general in life, I don't even know. But
I'm not gonna lie. I use Spotify, and it's a good tool. I pay this monthly subscription or whatever for it, and but I just like I'm a whole album kind of a guy. I gotta have the whole album. I've always been obsessed with the whole record. If I listen to something, I want to hear all of the what they did at the time
yeah,
together as best I can. But anything you can get music from, any radio. I mean, I tune in a transistor radio to Phil's. Phil sometimes brings radio. You got some.
it's almost like time traveling.
So before we let you go, though, we got Phil. You want to ask him a question, Phil?
Yeah. Are you playing at any festivals in the upcoming spring or summer that you possibly are?
Sugar Creek Music Festival. I'll definitely be there. So if that's what you're referring to.
We're big supporters of Sugar Creek and Evan Betts.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. You
Wait,
got it.
was I right? Was that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Lucky guess, Phil. Lucky guess.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I might be down there.
yeah, I should be. I would think that I would be, but
That one is that's a nice outdoors event that happened this year, and there's actually doing 3 events out there this year.
yeah, I heard that there were a couple extra, which is really cool.
Doing 3 altogether, which is good. So
We need it. We need it.
Hmm.
So, do you want me to play another one, or just be done and call it, or what? What do you want me to do?
You can play another one if
like
you would
it.
like.
Tyler, I'm not. Listen, we don't push, but you're gonna play one more song. It'd be great for us, and it's been great having you for sure. And
Yeah.
we'll say goodbye when you're done. But yeah, you go. Thank you very much for being part of the show. We do appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me. I really
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Tyler.
Unemployed Architects. Our good
I'm gonna
friend.
do a song called "Misery." Such a cheery title.
That sounds delightful.
I haven't played this one in a while. When I'm at home, practicing, I don't have any shows to prepare for. Been working on new songs and weird songs, but not as focused. So, I'm gonna be rolling the dice here, like I did with that last one. Hadn't played that Milk song in a long time, but that's kind of fun. Is it gonna be okay? Time will tell. All right, this song is called "Misery." I'm gonna use a different pick,
Our friend Tyler from the Unemployed Architects, folks.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. Thanks so much for listening.
Man, peace.
Enjoy what he did,
I'll
man.
see you at Sugar Creek. I hope.
Hold on, something just happened. That's the sound of all those little hands and hearts going up.
There we go. That makes me feel a little better.
Everybody needs a little bit of that in their life, you know. Goodness gracious, that sounded wonderful. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much. Do I just leave? Do I just hit the leave button?
Yeah, you gotta leave. You gotta walk out the door.
Sneak out. Check out the Unemployed Architects on Pandora, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. Go to theunemployedarchitects.com. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You know, pretty much anywhere you stream music. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me. Have a good rest of your evening. Can't get it to leave.
What's up, Phil?
Hey, Johnny.
Cool, man.
That was awesome. That was
What happened?
that was dope. That was dope. That- you know, like 2 years ago, you couldn't say the word dope on, on public, domain. Now you smoke it. You couldn't say it before. Dope. Oh, dope.
Now you can bite at the hucks.
Oh, Jesus. I'm just saying, Lord doesn't get the jokes.
Oh my god, that was awesome. That was a whole show. We didn't mean to originally start this and have it turn into these whole shows, but Alex Gerard a couple weeks ago, he did a whole bunch of songs.
I know. I had a pizza, and now I'm ready for more food.
Pete played a bunch of songs. I mean, anybody who wants to come on the show is welcome to be part of what we're doing.
That was fantastic. That was very impressive.
Yeah, that was really good. He had good sound too. I went a little 10 minutes extra with his microphone. It was very nice.
Okay, I'll get comfortable.
So now, I was asking the room out there what they thought we should do the alphabet game. I thought maybe we should let them pick the theme.
All right, yeah.
It has to be something that kind of relates to us. It can't be like, plant life or things like that. That'll lose us in a second.
No, we can do that.
No.
Pick up if we have a crowd. All right.
As long as
Are we going to do A to Z tonight? You want to do something?
We're going to do A to Z every night. I don't think. What else do we forget? We still have our literary section towards the end. We do a book section.
Magazine or book?
Probably book. I don't want to show anymore. I told you no more of that. No, Phil, no. What do you think? I mean, how do you think that would go over? I don't think it's going to go over very well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Magazine or book? What are we doing? What are we doing now?
Vortex.
Are we doing book now or A to Z?
Well, we're talking. We're having a segment where we just talk and we talk about what you thought about that musical performer and
You mean it's free for? It's not structured. I don't have to look at my notes. Oh, I have notes.
There's no structure. Otherwise, it'd be too predictable. We don't want.
Happy birthday to Christy Carpenter.
Let's talk. Let's all put our love out there to Christy Carpenter. I don't even know if she even checked.
Hey, Christy, happy birthday, honey.
Definitely say happy birthday, Christy Carpenter.
Yeah.
We miss her.
And everybody else down the road, but yeah, we had to say that.
Yeah.
We didn't have to anyway. What else is in my notes? The corn crops are down and the water table is low.
Time for the farm report.
Oh. And it's National Clash Day. Yeah, Joe Strummer and the boys. Woo!
Yeah, it's a radio clash. Pirates Satellite.
This is a radio clash, and the Super Bowl is this weekend.
There was a good statement on that radio station all day today where they kept saying over and over again. I know you heard it too. They were saying they were anti all the things they were anti, and the Clash was a good band, man.
They weren't a good band. They're one of the greatest bands of all time. Not genre. They were one of the great. They're my. Enough said.
No, it's very true. There's so much to be said about them because they get pigeonholed as a punk band, but they weren't really a punk band. They were a rock band that did punk songs that liked reggae music and hip hop music and like rave music and dance music and all the stuff that came out of the Clash.
I think you know your music. I guarantee you I could put on 50 songs, John, and you would go, yep, I know that song. Yep, I know that. And you can't name very many bands that you could know 50 songs and like them.
Yeah, and they're all good songs.
Correct?
Yeah.
Am I correct or what?
You're pretty right. Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty. Wait.
So I got a question for you. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have an extended sports segment tonight. Um, because I'm getting pumped. This is a surprise for Phil. It's a surprise for Phil. Phil's Extra Sports Minute. Sponsored by Charge Detergent. So what do you think about the Super Bowl? Let's talk about that for a minute. It's a big deal, right? That's this weekend.
Yeah. What's the situation? They're going to allow
Who are the teams?
more of the teams. You don't even know what teams there are.
I don't know what teams there are. Hurry up.
All right. Hey,
What's your spread? What's your spread?
don't time me.
No more of that. Okay.
Here's the paintbrush. No. All right. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski against Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. The spread's 3.5. It jumped a half a point to 3.5. I'm in a couple pools, couple squares. Love the Super Bowl Sunday. They're going to allow people in there. They're going to allow, like, I think 10 or 30,000 people in the stadium and like 10,000 people. You know, all been tested. I mean, they have dogs, sniffing dogs. They can sniff you and tell if you have the virus or not.
What's your spread?
What?
Yeah, they do.
What's your spread?
She
Well,
keeps saying spread. You spread. I mean, you
I
shouldn't say
believe
that.
it. Listen, I believe everything. This is not the
Yeah,
same
they do.
stuff.
They do. They do.
We're talking
They do.
about sports minutes with friends.
Who's gonna win?
But I do believe Kansas City offensive line is hurt, and they got a bunch of guys out. But Mahomes is just so tricky, freaky good. And Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, you can't catch that dude. No, there is no way. And you know what? But they got Brady, and then they got a good offense. Michael Evans, spread's 3.5. The over. Don't give me no time limit. Come on, it's overtime. You know, it's
Hey.
Canadian dollars. Come on, we get
You can talk as
overtime.
long as you want about sports. As long as people don't. Everybody already logged off anyway when you start talking about sports anyway. So.
Are you serious?
No, they're actually all getting excited and they're talking about it and they're like, "Go Chiefs or Tampa Bucks or the."
There's 13.
Sports, football, NFL, go. It's not. It's
You did very good.
Alright.
Loved it. Love.
That had a
Better.
nice sounding tone. That was good.
Much better.
Anyway, folks, what are we going to talk about in the alphabet? Well, I think we should do alphabet here pretty shortly. We should talk about
Let's do the alphabet.
We got a couple segments to go. We probably forgot to say some things. Tune in. Week 40 is coming up. Week 40 with our good friend. Week 40 is coming up, and in a few minutes we're going to be right back with Phil when he unfreezes once again. Yeah, that's my good friend Phil. So while Phil's frozen, we'll let Damon pull in some music here. Damon J. Scruggs, official background music for the show, nominated for a "This Dude Kicks Ass" situation. What's going on here? Hold on.
We're getting coupons for Squirt and Snyder's now.
Nice. Probably doing this tomorrow. Can we use those coupons on live that we can?
You're gonna have to go to the store Monday.
Hey, I'm gonna be in Dallas tomorrow. I gotta play for a wedding Saturday.
I was gonna say how to feel, but it's frozen.
Everything's freezing up.
Or he's just fucking with you.
No, he's not fucking with me because he's gone. Phil disappeared, folks. He'll be back in a minute. While we wait, we're gonna put on a little bit of Damon J. Scruggs, our good friend, until he gets back. Everybody have a little dance break and enjoy the jams for a second. My good friend Damon from Texas is gonna be on the show next week. Tune in next week for Phil and Jon Zone number 40, in which we right? Is that right? Yeah, number 40. We're gonna interview our good friend Damon from Dallas, Texas. Keyboard maniac. get started today, man. Thanks for being part of what we do. It always makes us feel good.
Roger, Roger.
That's kind of shocking, isn't it?
It's a trap.
Hey, it don't sound too loud on y'all, do it.
Now, keep playing. This Phil's gone. We'll be back in a minute. Damon, you play some amazing keys, man. He's not really here, folks, but pre-recorded. Check out Damon J. Scruggs on the internet there.
Hey, thanks, Rick.
He plays sometimes 3 times a day. He's gonna be on the show next Friday. He'll be on our show next Friday. So, I see.
I know.
The plot thickens.
No, don't give me no plot.
We have the meat.
Don't give me no jive. Don't give me no plot. You know. Oh, you just wanted to play your fancy background music. Number 39.
Number 39. 39 with this crazy show.
Yeah, could be the basement.
Yeah, everybody went and got a beer. I sent everybody out to get a beer. They went to get a beer. They're excited about the alphabet game, but well, nobody's really giving.
You did the alphabet game while I was logged off?
Yeah, I did all of myself. You know, I don't know the whole alphabet.
Well, I don't know. You should learn from Sesame Street.
Okay, well, what's the alphabet game going to be tonight then, Phil? You pick the subject.
You don't want to do bands, huh?
Well, we did bands last week, didn't we?
All right. Oh, we did
colors.
colors.
The week before that, we did colors. We've done bands.
We did bands. How about animal?
An animal, but can we get creative and make up some stuff like Dr. Seuss style?
Sure.
All right, cool. That sounds good. Pick a
You
number.
got a.
I got a what?
Letter
Alligator.
A. What? Alligator?
Alligator, adder.
We'll go beaver.
All right. C. Chipmunk.
D. We'll go with my dog.
He's staring at you. I was going to say, you better say D for dog, for Chester. E. For egret. Bird.
Okay.
Not
We'll go with a flying animal also. We'll go with a falcon.
Okay, G. Gorilla.
H. Go with a hippopotamus.
The hippopotamus is an H. I. An ichthyosaurus. It's a dinosaur.
Okay.
J.
I want to ride a jaguar, baby.
K. Kangaroo. Kangaroo.
L. Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin. That works. I'll give you Led Zeppelin.
Lion.
M. Monkey.
N. What's an N?
An N. An animal that starts with an N. This will be a meme tomorrow.
I get a brain fart.
You
know what I mean? What?
I smell the clear over here.
N.
9-inch nail.
It's an animal.
Trent Reznor's kind of an animal.
Animal.
Hey, that's how the Trent Reznor is dominated for
Laura asked what is? Give me an N. I don't even know an N. I was gonna say right when you N. I was gonna say snail. It makes sense.
Oh, what
Okay,
happened
what's an
here?
N? A,
Smoke every day.
N.
And,
A Nigerian snow leopard.
an M, a Mongolian barking spider.
Uh, Ostrich.
Wait, I went M after N. That's not right. I'm supposed to be O, which I'll say ostrich.
Pink Panther.
What would you what?
Oh, P. Q. I got P. Pink Panther.
Is that a cartoon character or a real animal?
Hey, you said we could do anything like that. You can make up stuff like from. I mean, not really. It's not. Pink Panther is a real animal, like Sasquatch. Right? Come on.
But Pink Panther, did you ever talk? You talked in a couple of those episodes, huh? Did you ever speak?
I don't know. You have to ask Dr. Clouseau.
Well, it sounds like a mystery to be solved.
Well, could be.
Q. You just made me wake the Q. Quail, like a bird. Tweet, tweet, quail.
Tweet, tweet, quail. R. We'll go with rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
T chicken.
Um,
That would have been one. T chicken. Smiling Bob. Doo-doo, doo-doo.
Oh yeah.
S. S for Sonic the Hedgehog.
We'll go for T chicken.
U for octopus.
Under the
V
octopus.
for
An octopus.
what did you call? V is for Vulcan.
V is for Vulcan. Vulture Vulcan.
Yeah.
W for water moccasin.
Hey, that's a snake.
UVW. You skipped it.
What's after mine? W. Come on, I don't have the alphabet.
You skipped it.
After W?
Yeah.
W is water
X.
moccasin.
X.
There's like 4 words that start with X in the whole English language.
Uh,
So that's a Dr. Seuss moment, I think.
Zebra.
X. No, look on your side. I know it. An X-ray ant. I know that's a species.
An X-ray. I've heard X-ray ants before. Well, they can see through like the dirt or something.
I saw it. Okay, go ahead. Your turn. Don't look it up. Hurry up.
Why?
Hurry up. Snap the ball before it's your turn. Go ahead.
Why? I would say a yellow zebra.
X-ray Trada.
There are no yellow zebras.
There are yellow zebras.
X-ray Trada is found in South America, Amazon.
Yes.
All right, I'm smoking this shit. It's time to smoke.
Zebra.
Zebra. Folks, we do know our alphabet. We know the ABCs.
But there's no yellow zebras.
Hey, what's black and white and red all over?
Zebra.
A sunburn zebra. Or a penguin with diaper rash. Newspaper. So
What are you doing tonight on a Friday?
tonight on a Friday, the show. Kind of been thinking
That's
about
it?
it this afternoon for a little while and putting it together, and now
It is brutally cold outside, man. I'm telling
I
you
know
that
it's
right
cold.
now.
I'm just staying inside. I actually put a fireplace on the TV the other night because it felt good to
You
have.
started your TV on fire and you put it in the living room? What?
No, I put a fireplace on the TV in the living room so that it would be comfortable in
It
there.
sounded it sounded the same the second time. What are you doing?
I was on a fire. I was on fire.
You're on fire.
Let's have smoke, Dad.
I was on fire. You know what we told? So here's the thing about tonight. We had such a good show tonight so far. It's not over yet. We got a couple more segments, but we had such a good show tonight that we forgot to announce it was 420 altogether. We missed 420. We just that guy came in. Tyler came in and he just started playing music right away.
Yeah, I got cut off 3 times. I don't know.
You got cut off?
Fuck the negativity.
What?
Fuck the
I
negativity.
never cut you off. Phil, I never cut you off. I had to
She's,
mute you.
Laura's flipping me off over there.
Well, remind Laura that we're still online.
Yeah, well, I know. Laura. She's sitting with the dog. She flipped me off and goes,
Fuck
Ne-
the negativity.
yeah. So that's negativity by swearing. So
Positivity is all we know. We gotta stay positive, folks out there. It's been a hard few weeks or months or year or whatever we've been doing this, and we miss everybody so much, and we want to everybody to just a big old hug, and
I feel like
we want to put a fire on it. We want to feel cozy and warm, and we want to have.
I feel like that movie you're in like in a it like no, not right now. Hold on.
Keep going. I'm listening.
I feel like like you're in space and you're talking to your, people down on Earth on space. Hello, aliens. I don't, is that the future? It's like, what did I watch? Planet of the Apes, the newer version with Wahlberg, where he hasn't seen his friends in 2 years. Hey, where you been? And it was like that, and it gets staticky.
Fuck that shit.
Go upstairs. I just said yes in a minute.
Happy 420, folks. You're out there in Illinois, and internet was going on. The internet was acting funny. I'm gonna have to reboot. Did we lose everybody?
Yeah. What are our other segments? I didn't know we had segments.
I'm reconnecting here. We have another segment still. I mean, it's 420 here in Illinois somewhere. It's 420 somewhere.
420 somewhere in Illinois. No.
But it was cold, so I put on a fire, Phil.
I know that looks warm. They sell those things. Whoever made those, or it's not real fire. I mean, it gives off heat, and it looks that way. It's subliminal, like most things in life. Subliminal seduction. It doesn't. You really don't have to have it, but if you feel it and see it, then you get off. Yeah. Just like that. Ooh, it does make you feel warm, but it ain't giving me a heat. But it's people.
It's not giving me any heat either, except for the fan off of the little thing here.
You and there you go with those damn buttons, John.
I know that I'm driving you nuts. Folks, we're glad you're out there. I don't know what's going on. I read the feed for a few seconds. Alex Gerard, Jim Fisher, Tom,
Alex.
everybody, thanks for coming on the show. Tom Bricky, we're going to have you on the show too and do a song one of these days. We're just come hang out with us one of these nights and talk to us. We're about due to have a Tom Dean visit again pretty soon, I would imagine.
Hey, Tommy Dean, what festivals you going to? You better tell me. We're a tag team. Yeah, you didn't go to Sturgeon Bay. Yeah, and
Folks, it's that time of the night. It's going to be that time of the night, folks. Whenever Phil goes to get up and go use the restroom or something. Are you back?
Lighter.
The dog.
What did it do? Eat the cat?
I know we got the animals down here.
Well, it is kind of getting to be that time, folks.
No, it's not.
No? Okay. Another guest? We have another segment about books. I got a pretty fun book, actually, that I brought with me tonight. I brought it all the way from the bookshelf right over there, on that side of the room.
What is that?
The book that I brought?
Yeah.
It's called The Skeleton Key.
Oh, I got a book. Okay, go ahead.
And it's a dictionary for deadheads. So
Really?
it's a dictionary for deadhead terms that if you weren't sure what they meant, you could look in this book and it would tell you what they meant. You could buy this book back in the days of deadheads. It's a huge book. Yeah, called Skeleton Key. We'll pick. So we should pick like some kind of interesting. Here's one. False Jerry's. Something called false Jerry's on the lot. Like these call people false Jerry's. Garcia lookalikes who catch heads, eyes at shows. Hair color and weight can be used as date for Garcia to a specific vintage. Did you see that guy? He looked like a Jerry. The 82 Jerry. Yeah, there's a whole book that some people wrote. Family. Used by some deadheads as a more intimate synonym for the community of heads. You know, family. I mean, that's pretty important right there. Because that's what we are here. We're a big family. All these crazy people that watch our show and they hang out with us and they come by and see us at our booths. Go to the festival. Family.
Well, I hope not everybody who watches this show is crazy.
Well,
But if you are watching, you probably are.
there's a pretty good chance that Jeff Singley's dog is outside.
But like I got a lot of relatives and some people. If you're not crazy, then you're not really alive. You don't have to be super crazy, but you have to be a little off edge.
I agree.
A little off kill. Yeah. Boing.
So annoying. So annoying. Yeah, it works.
I love, yeah.
No, I'm probably tonight. What I'm gonna do after I get done with the show, I'll probably go eat something. I'm gonna have breakfast. I think. Maybe I'm not sure what I'm gonna have. I like breakfast.
That's bizarre. Enjoy breakfast. I'm a bizarre. I like breakfast at night.
Pancake suppers are good.
Yeah. Waffles. Got a good deal at the grocery store on blueberry and walnut waffles and homemade style waffles.
I like waffles.
With some good syrup or jam. Who's tuning in?
Oh, the Phil and Jon Zone sign.
Where's the squirrel? Oh, there he is.
There's no squirrel tonight.
Well, Baloney's in your room now. What's that crawling
They
around?
wouldn't perform because they weren't getting their check.
He jumped out of the fire, man.
I couldn't get them to stick around because they weren't getting a check, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hang out anymore. We're free."
Yeah, it's brutally cold out here. I mean, you're down south though. You're 3 hours south. I don't know how cold it is there, but here it's 5 degrees it was 11 degrees in the daytime.
You put a flashlight on that. It looks like a crime scene.
What? Do you have snow down there?
Not really.
Not really?
No. We got a lot of rain over that storm. When you guys got hit, we got a lot of rain. Yeah, I can see all the grass out there.
We got like 15 inches of snow. It's like 5 degrees outside. Anyway, I didn't realize. I didn't really realize. I thought you'd have a little snow. You have really, wow.
No, we really didn't get anything.
It's nasty out here.
It was. We saw it. We saw everybody dealing with it, but we didn't. We weren't there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like it when it's winter like this. It's supposed to be like 10 degrees and under for the next week, but there's a lot of snow. I made a giant igloo, an animal fort for the squirrels, and they were under there today. So
Will this be the time? Will this be the one, folks? Will this be the time when the show comes to an end? We never know what's going to happen. I'm going to give him a chance to come back. I'll give him a chance to come back. And I hate to see the show end. I hate to see the show end ever. And like when Phil freezes, it's never a good sign. It's never a good sign when Phil freezes. What just happened there? Did he come back? I don't think he came back. But we really appreciate everybody coming to the show, of course. Every time when you come to the show. We got a special musical guest next week, Damon J. Scruggs. Going to be on the show with us, doing a little interview from Texas. So we're going to spread the Phil and Jon Zone down to Texas next week. We appreciate everybody. We hope that in a few weeks that we're all back to normal and we're hanging out outside somewhere, just having a good time. We don't want to put anybody on we don't want to expect too much, but we hope for the best. And if you tell your friends you had a good time tonight. More music next week. You want to be on Part of 5 Records? Let us know. I'm pretty sure thinking that it's he said it was cold. He froze. So we're gonna just kind of do this tonight. We're gonna finish the show out, I think. Thanks for coming to the show number 39. Thanks to Damon J. Scruggs for the background sounds. Thanks to Phil Strauss for coming. Amy and Laura, as always, for every week. Thanks to people who invented vinyl records. And Zoom, I guess, too. We'll thank them. What the heck? Thanks for coming, folks. What's this? What's happening now? Ding dong. Phil, welcome back. I just said goodbye to everybody, but we're still live. So, you want to say some last words for the show before you go?
Bye. Bye, everybody. Way to go, John. Bye, everybody.
Laura. So we love you. Everybody, reach out to somebody you love, give them a big hug tonight, and spend some time enjoying it.
Bye, John Griffin. I'm going to let you go, too, live.
You are going to let me go? Okay.
Yeah, because I keep cutting out here. On my screen, it keeps saying internet connection down. We might be getting some weather, I guess.
Yeah. All right, man.
Bill, I love you.
Love you, Amy.
Give Laura a kiss for me.
All right. Safe. Keep warm, everybody. Yeah, it's brutal up here, man. I mean, it's going to be like minus 20 degrees, with wind chill, but like zero without wind chill. Yeah, it's brutal.
Wild Tuesday has entered the room.
Ooh. Hey, see, I told you. Ooh, cat zone.
All right, folks. Thanks, Phil.
Bye, John.
Love you, man.
Happy number 39.
I'll see you in 40 weeks.